Welcome to Storytime, now that you can only see one player's hand. So this hand was told to me by the old US junior coach Joe Stokes when I was playing for the US in a junior tournament over in Slovakia. Joe had a bunch of stories, really funny, awesome guy, and I'm going to choose to believe that this actually happened in a Bermuda Bowl, because Joe said so, and why would he lie to me? So, you're South. You're one of the best players in the world. You're competing in a Bermuda Bowl, the finals, in fact. You've had a long, grueling tournament, and you pick up this hand. You know, you're hoping to just get a few easy hands at the end of the match. You're very tired and exhausted mentally. And so when you pick this hand up, you don't think too much of it. You say, hey, I have 12 spades, the ace of clubs, I have my 13 tricks in spades. You give it a slight thought to maybe trying to do something a little creative. Maybe you can get the opponents to double you in a 7-spade contract. You know, you bid exclusion in some suit, and they think that their other ace is cashing. But you elect to open 7 spades. Well, as far as I can tell, the screen is between you and your right-hand opponent at the table. So you put 7 spades on the tray, you pass the tray through the screen, and you wait. And a minute goes by, and 2 minutes go by, and 5 minutes go by and the board hasn't come back. And you start to wonder, you know, maybe your opponents are asking questions about your system or something, even though you've been playing in a long match against them. Your partner might be a little concerned, wondering whether 7 no trump is going to be the right spot, and you decide if partner bids 7 no, so be it. They have both red aces, you have an entry to your spade suit, you'll make that as well. So 10 minutes go by, and the board comes back. 7 no trump. Pass. Well, East takes a stare at it and passes. And it comes to you. Now, your partnership agreements tend to be that double here would ask for the other major suit. You know that partner is going to give you a little bit of credit based on the fact that this auction's highly unusual and you probably bid 7 spades to make, but they might still lead a heart. Are you really willing to risk that? Also, even if they don't lead a heart, what happens if Declare really has 13 tricks in the red suits and your partner misguesses and they go with a diamond opening lead? So you're hopeful that by passing out the hand here, you end up getting a club lead, and you'll beat 7 no trump. Not going to score as well as 7 spades, of course, but your left-hand opponent obviously made a very calculated decision, and hopefully your teammates will duplicate it. So what happened at the table? Your partner elected to lead a diamond, their shorter minor suit. One could argue for either a diamond or club lead, given North's hand, but North went with a diamond, hoping that that was the suit that you had cards in. It was not. Declare took the first 8 diamond tricks, and given the auction, as well as the fact that you're going to show out on the first round of hearts, they were able to take heart finesse for all 13 tricks. 7 no trump bid and made. Now, you kind of mourn with your partner at the end of the set that this was a very unfortunate board. The opponent's bid and made a grand, while your side also could have bid and made a grand. I mean, you did try to bid and make a grand. West made a very educated decision. Yep, Brad, you make a good point that it is very possible to lead your longer suit. But, you know, as it is, your partner had a difficult guess and guessed wrong. Now, you're hopeful that your teammates might duplicate this result at the other table. Let's pull this back up. Oh, actually, I can just do this from this setting. So you go out to compare. You're waiting and waiting and waiting, and you finally get to the comparison on this board, and your teammates read out minus 2210. And you say, well, how is that possible? How did you go minus 2210? Did you not find the 7 no trump bid, which would actually give the opponents a guess? And then your teammate tells you what the auction was. So, the long-awaited hand number 2, let me pop to webcam while I open this one up. Drum roll, please. And here we are. So your teammate tells you, well, I couldn't bid 7 no trump over 7 spades because they opened 1 club. So at the other table, the south player with your hand anticipated the issue that if they opened 7 spades, their partner wouldn't know what to lead against a 7 no trump sacrifice. And so that is the full story. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed. So it was a 24 imp swing on one board in the finals of the Bermuda Bowl. South is smart. You're absolutely correct about that.